My son was diagnosed with a rare form of leukemia in March of 2011. He had to immediately withdraw from the University of Alabama and go into treatment. My son endured 3.5 years of very strong chemo. And as a part of his chemotherapy regimen, he had to take high-dose steroids. About 2 years into his treatment plan, he was in his doctor's office for an appointment, and my son told his doctor that he had been walking and all of a sudden started experiencing pain in his hip, which he still had in his hip. At that time, the doctor said to us that I need to send you for an MRI because you possibly have some damage to your bones from the steroids. Prior to this, we had no knowledge that the steroids could damage his hip. And my son, for the next 9 months, endured tremendous pain, and he was on painkillers, heavy painkillers, which I was concerned about a little bit, but this was the least of our worries. 9 months later, my son, at the age of 23, had to have hip replacement surgery. If we had had the patient care plan in place, the doctor would have discussed with us the various medications that he was taking and gone over the basic side effects, and we would have known to look out for side effects ahead of time from the steroids and possibly have prevented him from having to have a hip replacement at such a young age. In addition to this, my son had a relapse of his leukemia in March of 2015. At that time, he had to go back into treatment to get back into remission, and then he had to have a bone marrow transplant. So in July of 2015, he had a bone marrow transplant. And at this point, we still do not have a patient care plan in place, and he's dealing with issues such as the graft versus host at this time. And we knew that we would have some graft versus host disease because he had to have a half match. His father was his donor. But there was not an in-depth explanation of some of the problems that we could not look forward to, but that we might have. So, in my opinion, the patient care plan is very needed in situations like my son and many other cancer patients are going through, that they're not given the choice of having a choice in their treatment or knowing what they're going to face and so forth. So I think we need the PAC Act to pass.